You are listening to the Game Global Podcast, hosted by Kieran Callum.
Hello, so this episode of the Game Global Podcast is all about talking dirty, and it basically features me talking dirty with a woman named Sasha. Now, here is the thing. I actually forgot to break down during the podcast itself dirty talk from my perspective, so let me just do it now. Effectively, when you're talking dirty, don't hold back. Holding back is terrible. You have to lean into it. It's the belief in what you're saying that actually makes it sexy. That's number one. Number two, from my perspective, and I'm not claiming to be an expert, but this is what I've learned. Dial up the intensity and the arousal, the eroticism. Dial it up slowly, and also be aware of where the woman is as well, and nudge her a little bit further forward than where she is at every specific moment in time. Anyway, on with the episode.
Okay.
And then just sort of come off the app so it's in the background so you don't accidentally stop the recording.
Okay, so that just continues. I'm going to put it next to me so I don't touch it either.
Yeah, well, could you, actually in an ideal world, could you have your phone in your hand like you're a singer using a microphone?
Of course I could.
Because then we'll have the best quality of sound. So then when I'm talking to you in a very soft and smooth and sexy way and doing things with my voice that are designed to make you feel certain things, well, all of your reactions, your moans and whatnot, they'll be picked up properly by the phone, and then everyone who's listening will be able to hear it properly. And everything will be so much more immediate and powerful, and they'll be just like, whoa, like, what am I actually listening to? This is quite hot and this is quite sexy. Who is she? Who is this woman? I don't know, but she sounds so captivating. That's what they'll be thinking.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, so, just so we're clear, before we start, like I said, let's just ease into some dirty talking and see where the hell it goes.
Okay, let's see how good we go. This might be just a practice shot, okay?
It might be. Hello to the man who's listening, and welcome to another episode of the Game Global Podcast. This is the show that's here to give you some tips, some techniques, some resources that you can use to smash your dating and sexual goals. I am Kieran, and today, who do I have with me?
Hi, I'm Sasha.
Sasha, I've heard that name before. Where have I heard the name Sasha before?
Maybe you've met me before.
Maybe. Or maybe I haven't.
Maybe you want to meet me.
Maybe you want to meet me.
Maybe, yes.
Maybe we mutually have a desire to meet each other. I don't know.
That would be nice.
The reason that we are here is because there are many men, like me in the past, who have a real difficulty with communicating sexually. And it's something that they struggle with because you grow up and you learn that you're not meant to be creepy. So then you spend all your time not being creepy, and then you compress any part of you that actually does have any kind of innate sexuality. So we're going to try something a bit different and a bit unique, because what we're going to do is Sasha and I are actually going to, well, let's just say, dive into some dirty talk. Just to give you guys an example of what it looks like, what it sounds like, and how to do it.
Right. You put your visions on there.
Alright, so Sasha, before we get going, I would like you to tell me, what is it about me that you actually find attractive?
First off, I love your confidence. When I look at you, and even in your photos, you come across very manly, very confident, very ready. I love your voice.
Oh. You know something that's really strange? For the longest time, I just assumed that I have a terrible voice. It was just something I knew. Is the sky blue? Yeah. Is grass green? Yes. Is my voice terrible? Yes. But then since I started doing this stuff, people have been saying to me, you've got a nice voice. And it's like, huh.
Yeah, I think everyone that listens to their own voice don't think they have a nice voice. But yeah. Reality is we all have got something, essential about our own voices.
So, do you think my voice is smooth and silky?
I wouldn't say smooth and silky, but I don't know how to explain a voice.
Okay, so effectively, I'll explain it for you then. So when you hear my voice and you hear the way I communicate, it makes things happen. So maybe your heart starts to beat a little bit faster. Or you kind of imagine me if I was there with you and you're like, I kind of want to be beside this man and I'm not actually too sure why.
You know, I can feel a sense of like the confidence in your voice. You could be probably a little bit like controlling, not as in a bad way, but you know, you could take the lead, you could be a boss, you know. But yet still, you've got a respectful tone. You're not aggressive.
So when you hear me speak and you hear my voice, you imagine me taking the lead, controlling you and dominating you, but in a way that actually makes you feel safe and respected.
Exactly.
Let's say I was in that car right now.
Yeah.
So I'm in the car right now and we're on the street, right? We're somewhere in the street and people can be walking by. I mean, we've got curfew, but that doesn't mean that people still can't walk by.
Yeah.
I lean forward and then I kiss you.
I'm going to just continue kissing you.
I'm quite a passionate kisser.
So am I.
Like a very passionate kisser.
And I like a lot of eye contact.
Yeah, of course. You have to look straight into the person's eyes.
Oh my goodness, there's only very rare men that know how to do that. As a male, that's one thing I would take instructions from. You look into a woman's eyes. Always look at her like she's the only, she's there.
They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and it's like if you're kissing someone really passionately and you're looking into their eyes and they're looking back at you, it just builds all of that electricity. Like you can feel what's going on with them.
I hooked up with a guy that did not speak a word of English, but there was no other language but the love language, and I was blown away just from no words and how you can feel with someone that's not even speaking to you because we couldn't communicate. So the eyes and a sense of touch, wow, that can take you to a whole nother level.
So what did you like about this man who you couldn't communicate with him? What was it about sex with him?
Oh, the smiles and the eye contact was like, I'm going to do everything to please you and you're all mine and you are beautiful, and just everything about the face expression and the eyes and that smile, I will never forget for the rest of my life.
That's the thing about really good sex, isn't it? It's like there's two of you there, but you just become lost in each other and nothing else actually matters.
Nothing else mattered, and I couldn't wait for the next time to be with him again and again until he had to fly back to Paris because of all this drama that's going on at the minute.
Oh, so that was recently?
Yeah.
Is that the guy that you told me about?
Yes.
The other day?
Yes.
Backseat of your BMW?
Yes.
Oh, so actually the car you're in right now, that's why you're thinking about him?
Oh, memory lane.